cry. Aye. And Nasia. Okay. Ghana for the agro cry. It was a program be a sour soon as a vote of thanks. The panels of my vote of thanks are or say Sadia Chenas, I would say praise be done a bar. 107. Like I say, don't hear the bush as some dollars. The Tabiamus also Oshana Panati say a cocoa boku kruku. They are bono hin the bush and a day. That was it. And see, and that's saying, dear Ghana, a total nase. Now say. Utum so say obese obi o man yenim na utumi nye nipa millions of people across the country, thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people across the country na omo ye campaign mom boy campaign na we no ebi wo ho a omabrabom no mfo mani hu da as a flag bearer, ebi wo ho mfo mani hu general secretary of the party da, so mo ye MPP, so ma ye party na djuma o hye no ebi mate volunteer groups, obi on the police station no, on the police station executives omate volunteer group bi Saturday bi omo ye kenke party, omo ye clean up, omo ye jogging, no mo de boabo nkrofo no, omo hu party pani bi ada, ba omo ye se adwuma no. Ye over 200,000 police station executives. Sa 200,000 police station executives bo he oma ye adwuma months, weeks, days, just to ensure say we about 1 hour was open everybody. Na ewie no 4.8 million people in a PB etuaba. Ebisa line will be 2 kwan fi bole ebesin ko ho ne krom kotoaba. Obi 2 kwan efioti ebesin ko savelugu ekotoaba. Obi finkran ko abetifi ekotoaba. 4.8 million, over 4.8 million votes, 41.75%. Unko domase. Unko yiyo maye na den na sani pana se wan kwan koda na se a ahokaka ben na wo expect se abato foforo ba wo kono ho as a political party a obese nya sa ahokaka na abaye adwuma ma omo te volunteer groups wo nkrase empo ano ni ade omo ye campaign ma wa in fact through the entire campaign omo fo mani hu da omo wie no wan kodo mase a edie na be momo nkranhye se the next election omo san komo medu achi enunti na Ghana ha as part of your political activities, no. Thank you to. So we near we thank you to. Lucia we thank you to. In the year recollecting Pombra 2009. In the year 2009, Nana Danko Kufado Elusu 2008 elections. The first year was a thank you to. First time. In fact, I think it was done very early in the first quarter. In the year 2012, you lose you know, you can say you court. You do almost 6 or 7 months or so in court. Court case in your NDA. Na na danko ku for the chance say thank you to. Oh yeah, thank you to. President Mahama Olusu 2016 elections. 2017 you will say 2017 man thank you to. 2020 Olusu you 2021 man thank you to. There is a reason behind that. Okay. The reason is that millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people say omombre ebe to santene ekoye campaign ma eto aba ma Ghana ha ya mamre mu no ye fanda se yen den in the agro, and that is exactly what Dr. Mahmoud Bamiani MPP Amanyoko no but the near name say e nipa wo two frank ama political party no any leady ekoye thank you to political party MPP person omo ye omo dia omo so ho kwan se omo kwa omo dia but this time around you say MPP as a political party ni po two franka Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bamiani nyina aka bom a omo ko Kennedy Japan no di akire bi why the papa no. You see, the flag bearer of the 2024 elections, Nisusu yene say ye pese ye tumi di tumi intentem so if ye NDC phone sim na ye history dia MPP this time round no ye rebuilding process no I say ye intentem since nia de bia ye no and until so be call thank you to there and you did say to ensure say you thank you to no na ya fi na ebeka say ye unity work ye unity say no ye sha say prekope with the unity that is needed na ye ma party ni bia efri fam ebepem so yenka en humbum into you not personally extend invitation ema all party aspirants obono ne omo contest in 2023. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bamiani invited Kennedy. Oh, he personally sent out an invitation to all of them. You know when he went to Asalam Down or Kasano or Kanye, he's inviting everybody to come and join him. And you see, the point here is that say we penia and you baby and say we show in the past no say Flabbers started thank you to only allegation at the moment. Oh, now they Kufado using thank you to stage a comeback. na party na be clarify na omo na Akufo-Addo pre no mu twabo no those time alanche mante mu no mu twabo no thank you to no wo de Yawa akasa wo de stage come back Akufo-Addo using thank you to test popularity with the Google thank you to Akufo-Addo nyina. That will be the first allegation. Second allegation, the party shepherding the internal elections for Akufo-Addo. The party is biased, the party is killed. That is the second allegation. And Akufo-Addo ngwa John Mahama is Excellency the President of Tisweni. John Mahama 2017 thank you to Kojo Bonsu Dr. Dofuomo and you no na party penny no no onamna oyedope yembie nomination no no campaign 2021 the same allegations against John Mahama. These are when you read about all thank you to us at least and 9 year market we are spanning a period of about 32 close to about how many years 32 years and now 16 years 16 years close to about 16 years it's allegations we and no one running through all the thank you to us. It is a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia you will be and he would want to take advantage of this and not invite other people because yes. So it tells you that they done it first and you know the personal interest. But it's what I just say. Senka they done it first and you know the personal interest. I'm going to invite you because the thank you to offer the first opportunity for as when you first start, to engage party people and use it to show yourself up and all of that. But he didn't want to do that because in his mind, I can't see a Brennan song yet. Sisi ade ye build a party ubekaya ye we elections no the first no kai ne say obia nka na koma nto ne yem ne nyina ye ntwen na makokoi committee ni wi omaduma e ba na fe the party no ya shase because no sa no we say we are rebuilding na unim dia wugina so ayi I rebuilding and that is why immediately I report in by PPP ya share thank you to na se no it is the first stage of our rebuilding process and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia decided not to be selfish with it. What is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia catch or say or say election view? Exactly. Because in the focus, build the party the first. Na party na yakono na so ye flabber dey na be film. Se party na nyina na so na ye flabber dey na be film. And no ne ma oto nsa frɛ flabber si nyina ene ye thank you to ye awu hu. Koso kama. I was with a team in Western North. You do bono and I'm saying Mechiba Accra because I say you will be super rich and you do come ye didi and who coffee more. But for the near J because by 4 months in here, you're to a baby a boom crack a shame. Obu and the police station, ya Serena on to me. Obu a baby do that way, Jai what did because I want to tell folks now I drink. Any yelusu ntontumi mpie enti sato we no ama sanipa na nyankwa say your partners ya babiem me say ye do takrade no me help takrade fisher folks no omo wo secondary fishing harbor taxi drivers na church drivers wo takrade market circle kojo krom esikado keten omo nyina come and see these women and these men excited say finally we are rebuilding our party. The effect and the impact of thank you to bebre and then some are going back to their polling stations and constituencies with the renewed energy. Okay. Or because we're betting some crashes them. After all, for the first time, General Secretary and the flabber are not on the boss actually party for him. Never be a uncle yentia etuma yentume yankulimdi. Inti nipano we're betting on wase, but for me a very big closure. Okay. Because you be no, you hear about you or you and on who the play lose abano. Until only baby on starting free. And then party for no across this region say yako so far no omonya closure. And what until say ni say ne buy and a party no General Secretary Chairman and a flabber and a man crash say mo come to you. Yesie bibi efi nneoma na anko yenim. De yetumi ye ni ye ne de yesom ebi nie. Ye nyina ye be mia ni na sa nneoma na yetumi ye ni ye no enkonkosai. Ne ye bia ka ho. De yentumi ye no so no ebi nie. Ekwa e be fa so e be siesie no nie. Most of the regions ye do a Flabber and General Secretary and Chairman the party penny for the kind and a region party penny for no year closed door meeting first. Okay. No money much and somebody be a to me Kawabonteno because he Kasay NDC Fonsuti. And see Michael Coy report on to me in 5 recommendations in a way. Now the top on I said all those strategy in our opponent. Of course. And see and penny for the kind of region Nimu constituency chairman, constituency secretary, regional executives, Asia or them. Now almost in some day. amomo almost they come constituencies no no mo their polling station na fi ya sha se implementation no nti thank you to no so de impact no so the beginning of the rebuilding and resurgence of the MPP party in preparation for 2028 elections. And yeah, the SCA to Nase Bakusi. Right, but normal Bobo free, sir. Thank you, Todd Numusono. Ebimu Sususa, a Chitria so and one here. Adia F, a baby HI, Sabi, Kotre, Lizard, the Janaino, Bonsa, or Yenifita, we actually know the Tuntum, a baby. Baby ti sabono abronya ne Kennedy en se mesi omuntami na na mabonten na manfo twini se dua omu esioma no se dua pe a ye wiwo ya no obia na ese okọ thank you to no kasa na ye won krofo a ese fata se omu address MPP fo mu koshi omu se me I think say so far me nyini so obia na kasa because in the regions normally regional chairman ne bi kasa okay ti bi musa bon ye kasa o ye bono regional chairman tono be kasa no ama akwaba so I just say kasa wia na general secretary and our party in Penifo. Don't forget say yako thank you to they will party Penny to say honorable Kennedy Japan you will be to say be a fancy say kwa Japan ka ho you know party in Penifo bit hwa at least twimu ya say onto the numu kakra okay we could be na man ke bi de in fan kasem okay so you give everybody an opportunity to say one because the essence of the thank you to ni en kranche ene nase so I just that's the whole essence in Penifo omo kwan no mo so ato mo numu to kakra but omo ka say we na general secretary be ka say we na flag bearer kasa nasa nti there is not a situation a yakọ region bi mo say obiya kasa it doesn't work like that obiya obe kasa region bi na say osefata so obe kasa osefata o deserve so obetumi aka bibia dey ache party for na de nipa ne beka no ebia na nkoto ankoye de okay ana say achia kakra eno ne betumi aka ho asem so what I say but say obeka say ye mo bia I don't think so bia kekede kasa your party Penifo mu deserve say o meka menyi say wako region bi mu na friend say what Dr. Baumia Japan Kojon Pukunsa for now running people who have been able to put themselves up to contest for presidency there want to be now musa want to be kase or your trasa but kasa mu no kwa mo fa so kasa no na koye because between Abronya and Kennedy there was an unfortunate incident. It was an unfortunate incident, but you see, and then na social media bentina as a year can was but obi with the MPP any NDC thank you to us you realize say thank you to especially their after loss no and no kwa awe hone before as any na ba don't mean fan trotro sir there be normally no ebi okra be kwa say na oka kukudu kra first to nkra go bi njeso because yenim message a wode ba yenim say wa be ka ye no ye ba like I'm telling you obi wo ton fools me 4 months no nko kwan ho ye because kwa yesre no it no ba no we da ena oba afi na woni ne ba be kasa na de ndase ne nkranhye se mama no enti kukudu na wo fam kukudu after first second third speaker na afi de obi mu say o matete se yes enti misunderstanding this disagreement there adan normal camera na da nipa ne so no enti otherwise party for no mu di nkomo enti ye disagree a ankan ya de bia na mum eneyi no wo kasa no ti se me no kasa first na nka radio ngwambo enti ko bia kro hu manim be na me wura ye se me no mitirim first na nka me nunu because radio pe bia betimi a sha betina kasa ba ye heme so I just say eno na asa ama na ko ti se but se party for ko shia na regional chairman ene party pani bi no we disagree de enye wonwa na mum de e be se ne se ye nsusu Penifo no ensusu no mama ne ye den enkofem kakra kasa ni bi wo ho a utie na osan bobi na utie a entia party fo nko a eti obia enti nipa no techo to say na nkrofo be ni na we de so atela me kana say na nti se me no se me yesi kenia na me ndey so I just of course nti we say nti se na we sika say na say here for so be den so I just say eno na ebetumi me sure say bia penim kro kasa wi a later we say dey we man can here but we shouldn't dwell on that and here no the highlight of the thank you to no I know me say there are times I call thank you to in the past 2009 I have been a party executive from little 2009 thank you to I'm a party executive So I just say, oh, my constituency. Yeah, to. Ebi okra constituency chairman or constituency no. Obi to be the kasa mchano. Na ya kasa ne bufa be ya say na nana wadawa me obi bika. Obi fi akire wo. Na say da bi ya hihya me obi bika. Chairman bisa no. Ka mo de buy bi say ka no wo he. Say hey. Ko ye be electoral area coordinator for dwa. Police station executive for dwa ne ade na ya say chairman de kwa bonten ansa. Esi de bia. So I just say, but you be you know, you should say you know who aboy ne honorable Kennedy so mudin commercial. That is the thing. You be you know, e ye kwa ye be faso ye be kai ho abom after the disagreement no, eno ene hia. Dia me can say party for am across the country. Ebusafo mon kama komantum yem. When your first time a year internal contest, last time. And I may come in at say internal contest be anywhere when people want emre. If you do buy him breso. Ye kwa ne ye nkola kra de ya ba be hu de ya tene de ya kenkan kra che se edu bo ahen embre so be se nkokofo ne ekufo adro kofo ne ekufo adro 1998 ba bepem 2007 na nipa 17 contest ye bepem ne internal contest bi enu wa emre bo hene ni nyina ano ehye but ebi enu wa ye de sekan ene eja ene ye democracy ye de kasa. So we feel say adwa mansa enta wechi ana unipa wo support na adwa mansa support na pemre wono no kwotena se na che ne de enti a wo wadwe mu no nipa na wo support no na adwa mansa ye den en support no na emaye mane ye kasa ntwie entro nkontopo ntwato so because wadwe ne se adwa mansa enta wo nipa na chi nti the only way a we betimi a convince adwa mansa so medi wo nipa na chi ne se wo be sai nipa na adwa mansa ta de chi no nti na afedi ye be wie chi no ne ye say because you see limiti say me kasa ma MPP o it is how the one ni sam na kasa oh no akozie o support Dr. Bawumia enti se na be ya mama Dr. Bawumia ho nya kono enti me say miracles kai say e Dr. Bawumia nko asem na meka NDC for the attack ne ba MPP for so a meso we gina e defend MPP. It is a way I want to say me atweme asan enya me na wo say me party na ho na wo ye dan what so inti penin bia obeka setia no party mu say honorable Kennedy Japan say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say ABOAGYE jako say Kodon Poku Nsafoa say hwan say say mfa party penin bia o kasetia na party na ho na wo ye dan what so enye nipa na wo ye dan wo kasetia no wo mpanipa na sem wo nto aba ma no a enye den sa wo pese nipa dodo obeta wo nipa na chi a enye den pemre we fie mu na ne nipa nkasa na mu se atemdie se kasetwie se kasa basabasa ne ye ntwetwa nipa na ntidie ye besere ye party no ye pese 2028 ye ba power nti ye gisa ne mani film na me gidi se ye ne sa e bebo ayen pa
right now Canada Japan say won ko biu thank you Tono we ni akire biu e se bibi e din sunsan so bi ba e kan bibi kire party man na
oh Debbie say unim say already nankasa no thank you Tono originally enye flag bearer ene obia neko so I just say this is the first time I hear thank you to her flag bearer na ton safro obia so obia meka ono ne nko so I just say the honorable Kennedy so I have 3 days and now 4 days and oso onko biem me no ka say Kodon Safo apoko ono so ababeka ho other party stalwarts and so na bia no edun kwa no mu ni Ghana e chance no mu ni Ghana omaba join wa Ashanti region ebi so wo ho a omo ne call western north bo mo ntube ndi echi ankwa hafo ne bo no nti enya dia eden kra me di say by the time we be ko be ba e be do central region ye honorable Ken region no obesi abeka ho na yetu ye central region so nti enya de bia eden kra say me say na wo western north e ko dubu na me ba back ebi mo so ko echina ebi obi wo ho bi fufure ye ono so be san na obi makwa join I don't think say eyi bibi e free ho kra.
Right, quickly, rebuilding of MPP. Kwanya MPP has started a rebuild the party no. Ne kwan so I don't know. Among for the proposals be briaba saying kebeya delegate system no kwan expand e bi say early congress and na e bi montias ye no saying kebeya yanyi pan no betu frank antem na brebra ma amane ma man kwotwere ba bi etwere e bi susu se da bi yensan fa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia anko na ba bi a wonye duru ye no won kwotoa so as communications director ma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia campaign rebuilding. Is it in process?
I think that the party's rebuilding is in process. Like I keep saying, party way you go through this process already, and we know how to come out. Sure. You lose 2012 elections. You lose 2012 elections. We went through a rebuilding process, and we got back stronger. And at 2016, you win the elections. The same blueprint, any improvement, any rebellion, they are rebuilding your party. Ade ba ko penameka MPP embre bia akonwa da ho no na kasakasa wo ho.
Okay.
MPP embre bia akonwa eda ho no eda ho mpan no na kasakasa
because I apre
because MPP ni mu no nipa be 1 million obi efi so betumedi what you say nti so long as akonwa da ho mpan pa de e be apre nti me I agree with honorable Kwabena Japan ni mpenimfo bi suggestions enka be ya ka between now and December no yen yes ade we kran free ho ebedro immediately ebe ye be wie no obi we say nyina ebe ka ye ho ayedai atani panachi enti keke ni pepe ni na ka bi mamike bi na antia obia ye obia he
deep democracy.
Oh yes ka bi mamike bi na because akonya da wono nko a me say me mia mani a metumi nya no nko ade so ajas here enti me the only comment I made on all the views I was sharing is on the timing. Okay. Minyaya. Say the bayan ka bibia bedwo no. Nken ntem. June kura nken July December
this year ya.
Oh, minyaya nken this year. Senke betumi a. Because you see so long as I wunya years ade no nko ade mu MPP mu no. Obi abeche na dwen. Yen party e kaya no tum. Okosroba fam ensi da. Ensi we na nanom abreso. Ensi ne. Yen party e kaya no tum. Yen party a so bi wa adwenkyira okire. Obi wo nimdi a ode ba abonten obi wo ahode obetumi de bi oye enti ye party no ye party abeka say ubemu so bi aka na no atum enti me tese nkofo say na party no na enye na say won tie party na say sa na tie me say o de opa oni mpenimfo nkasa no mo history o de start from 92 ye party de ye wo mo nei ensesa ye sa na tie 92 sa na tie 96 sa na tie 2000 sa na tie o de opa bo any generation our party member scenario and it say pepe any new allegations of mafia, allegations of nankophobia, tankophobia normal me say me tell legend be were party mu me person make us be but there was a time in our party ye ko primary sir peninu ye campaign sa ye campaign na be manto da ye kokoto aba no ye ko du sunya no I say of 4 bars na share bars rim no na ni pet bars rim ba kokko ni wo ka omo awa company a kire mo no na je say omo wa company a kire mo no mo nya kwan kwan be amba e friend say delegate conference I say assess omo kwan complete we 96 98 in semu allegations e bia na edaso mi saa netie eye kabima minkebi
okay
eye democracy enti ye me no hayen bebre the first and the kasa no nche say obi anwie kasa nkum nipa so what I say techema enyesekai enti ye makwan na obi nkasa ne mum kasa ni mu no ye ma honte
okay
kasa ni mu no yesusu say ye de eye ma na ye kasa ntwi kasa ni mu no yesusu say ye de gu mpanifo hu fi because me de bia ma say ma me kan de tia me kasa ntia party pani ana party akola bia ne say so long as anipa no ne mpotem ana bebi owo no edin da no so ye MPP ni a odi MPP ni ne de me bo ne ho bai
okay
because me nyagu ne hu fi pe okokasa odi antie okotwe do maba omo ma enti me de me bo nipa ne ho bai and that for me is a principle as say nyina ye de see no so ne ye de nante in the rebuilding of this party.
Canada Japan call for amnesty say party in granting amnesty to Nkrophobia ya pamomo from the party and just to mention few obobi to say Alan Kwadwo Manten afoku ene omo kika ho me yenyina Alan Kwadwo Manten so woni say hu hia say party ne sign for no to MPP
what the amnesty emma
107.3
obia watwena so so I just say me tia say of minister no wotwe so and I will say me dia chew into the bra and say
okay
we are lanchamanti party ntwe na so yo in fact party no ko bia ni asem party ni nya kasa bia ye ono no ho a no se bebia wodu no ogidi say no edru esen party no nti se party na kwakoto aba na party ne say yentumi mfa frankatuo ne ma na on de no na dwemu no bebi wedu no otu franka na eyi nti sa ne te dia ono akwakote ono ani kuo na wetumi etu franka ma ne kuo no because bebi wedu ne mpempes wo no ontumi ntra eku party ni mu na omedi ekire eno koye nti sisi ona big man obi what in the party ati ne kuo de ko friends on me dey where's akwa disrespectful na mum so no ada sorry no ka se o mia na me kan mia na me ko you
masen aba
na me koti miku na masen aba
prodigal son
na ba na maba no me the party ne mra ene party ne hyehyeye ebeye adwuma eni ni se party no bia pam no obia wa Ghana ha bia wa na dwen se ma be dom MPP na me the MPP mra ne hyehyeye ebeye adwuma no bia pam no se me ko
anya party no mom na eso mo ko ne nchen
o to me fa amnesty mo bia on twe na so ya amnesty wo de many power twe na so onfa ene yene say obesa chese yenko general mosquito se ngete yenko njeze mre MPP ana because Alan ene general mosquito to us in the MPP omo ye the same level in terms of stakeholders omo ye people belonging to different political parties ene se general mosquito ka se meja NDC me ba MPP ye beje no nemo can you imagine say na jobe 10 general mosquito ti face na MPP for penify bonne pono se general wadaruma ye pese obedom ye party no disrespect in Pomano, and that is what you are asking us to do to Allah. What a party! To be in Kosoyana, then a person channel. Obi a what party Nikua or leading party in our core elections. We say, also rather Jacoboni
Pumsa from the
party. Only say Obi up to Obian and Yakasakasa. There was no incidents. Your core elections, no, and who say Enfa
super delegate.
Yes, and on one who say Enfa. We decided say there be amfa dia baby amedru no ene pepe so amedru no de e say me mitumi de me ho it is amfa wa ha dia ene mama kwatimiku nti menti ase there was another name honorable Ken boy honorable Paula Fuku Mr. Paula Fuku or a member of the party on the party in Pamoni party in suspending here a position no kura no and a disciplinary committee and the party no take a decision on position but he's still a member of the party. It was with him and Mr. Kwabene Agyapong. And you know, say, Mr. Kwabene Agyapong has been an integral part of our 2024 elections.
Yeah.
So they all remain. Mr. Sami Krab Kradi, or the contested national chairman in I think in the 2022 elections. So we are Pamoni. So I just say, Obia or Ghana ha. Whether now we are member of the party in a way jai. And now, maybe at the constituency or polling station level, this very issue binti. The party is open to receive you once you are ready and willing to abide by the rules of the party. What do you say? You say Namrudo and Senquine, but Beba was Senquine.
Yeah.
Namrudo and Senquine, but Beba Katia to be Senquine. And look for positive numbers. The first year I see a pen numbers, don't you say, Obia. Why not doing say only Raso? A Kuno Crano, or Nukuno, Adrian Anciano. What in the Becamwa and Kawafana Bakranke? And we are looking for a lot of positive numbers. Obia will be received by the party so long as we are willing and ready to abide by the principles, rules, and regulations of the party. That one, there is no doubt about that.
Right, quickly, Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia recently make his statement to be what the crowd in Juma, man for the one actual margin of say, and yet because of so young Kremuni. Intia Ghana for Antwaba Amfa Amano and make key references been on board Reverend in Team for Jordan Kura say on one constituency Krano where you suffer or you Christoni a Christopher Dawson and so or no Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia or young Kremoni be HNO on one constituency.
You see, you're too abaniwe. One of the first allegations by internal people, of course. Almost no, I mean, put you on record. You can't blame them. Let's say medical catchers MPP no akonya da Hong Kong dia.
Apre ba.
Apre no so no. Ono be prayer so ka bibi ti yawo. Na wo ye hi. Nti first time guy ade no cry on to abana ma Dr. Mahmood Bawumia san so yekremoni. That was the first propaganda then.
A party for na de na mabonte.
Omo a party for no. Individuals na no more ambitions.
So me contested.
Yes.
and I'm contesting your money.
Yeah, no more sign that and that when you saw me say I concourse you. And no, and I two a boss and a fat data and say, ah, dear cry. You should say, Ebian no credit. Every no credit. My young fire dream book. Yes, about 12 for Nankasa, a kaye. The question will say, ah, say Ghana Ham. Sani Pane Kotoba. Or her tenty and I would see it, I won't find out what I yet. Or her Casa Waka. And on her crowd free so. And on her sorry and in Tower. The mum. A young number woman in your mouth is a Hanon or the other or her Sotoba. It's a Becca say, and I send me a Christoni, and I'm a Muslim community, Mantuaba. I deal with now. It's a bit to be sorry if a fierce or Cotoba, no more than me Cotono. Me Coto. I'm not same because a Christoni, and I'm a Cotoba same because a Cremoni. And then put say Christopher no crampo difference. It's a Pentecost for the yeah. Pentecost for it is a Casa Yasadia, University, Christopher Nagasa Crans, you could do that. Him say I Cremonia Bacope. No more Christopher Bear Dubacona Cano. We call Pentecost, Pentecost. We call Roma. Methodist for Tom, Methodist Assemblies of God. Roman for Quatoma, Roman for. Even Cremophonograph for 2 3 say media. And I was soon I was soon for this. Muslim for the crampons and media for it doesn't make sense. It's Sadia Yahweh. She said data no pono no kwabi woman yakohwe mu say ah say man penny Dr. Mahmoud ba mi akra no o we need more constituencies rather than your constituencies na parliamentary candidates near den e win here dey show me say ah na yan fa no say dia nkrofo eke no kre yan san go hwem bi say be a Christopher Dosso pa no e ho ka no nya more vote be a Christopher Dosso e ho no nya more vote into be ko no na MPP candidate no ye Christoni no Dr. Mahmoud Bamiya ye Muslim no koye no omo ko contest e be a Christopher Dosso be o consensus bi kra ha zongo ni ho by hono Dr. Mahmoud Bamiya vote Dosso kra say MPP candidate na o ye Christoni no so clearly it tells you say nipa na wo constituency mu no omo anhwe say we Christoni anasa we dey we Muslim na komo hwe ne sa komo ntoma Muslim ni nsin omo candidate no ye Christoni no ye be ni be so say ah okay ya fa say Muslim ni Christopher abato wo be ko zongo bi no na zongo ho no omo to abakra ma Christoni ese omo ni Muslim ni wo be ko Christian for no so na Christian for no ato abama Muslim ni ese omo ni Christian let say omo nhwe mo mfa nto aba and asem we no based on the data and the fact and no na ma Dr. Mahmoud bakra ma omi akra ma mfa nto ba ko say Christopher mbo de boy he me no me to ka say Christoni enso ye bisa say asori do say na ye kobosomi a o ha na yakem but so for the you say the ayen ko see dey bia obebo kola no akoto ba it was okay we dey have say Christo enfant to say so for on the any Christo som no enye in doubt
because so for and ho see enkremu Christo kru
me na me enkremu ni no me nya vote wo ho essence of one so that propaganda it flies in the face of fact and anokre insult to the intelligence of the Ghanaian voter insult to the intelligence of the Ghanaian voter say obadwin say obi sorry ne kwan ye oni hospital obi sorry na djuma say opadjuma o se me hwe no nto aba ne mo me ko hwe de Christiania no ekremoni no de osombosom na mato aba mo it doesn't add up and that is what Dr. Mahmoud Bamiya sought to clarify with the data. And to this time, no, and your speculation beam, and then your feeling beam, facts and then say Ghana ha. Yes, enter now we call the heart of Ashanti region, Mensia, data no, MP. On ye fene say, oye zunguni. Oko Ashanti region, ye wo zungu fone nkremu fo. Ah, omo ye MPs wa Ashanti region be miensa 99 in the heart of Ashanti. Oko voter regional ye wo bi a oye MP o voter regional o okra akan efeni sen edin oko central regional obi DMP oye votarian obi ye enkrani oko central regional obi free north obi MP o central region ti clearly no kana for on fa ho bibia wo fi enye no hwe no that to aba
e jo betimi aye that's
the point
and e jo hwe so be yama no
that's the point and It is a propaganda and it flies in the face of Senator Diani and Sanka. You could talk about sorry be a presidential candidate. Now I would also know. Go for you. And I said, crowd if anything, and Tom Modosono, and baby I'm gonna be a man penny and Tisa. And as soon as for you, I was going to soon for those of us. As soon as for you, I said, be uncle to Masonino. That's soon for you, candidates back home. It went off on your dear.
But some propaganda no Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bomia.
Oh, say of course, a chance here, like I'm telling you. What's in that one? I did free. Until initially there, oh, say, oh, because you see, Nipa be all before be a friend of SWAT or strength, or weakness, maybe auto see opportunities, acquire that home and no threat, there may be to be how. We are man. A sad day when I now share now see a bit to be more inside me and met me at us why and I mean to me yet. It is part of the propaganda and we have to look into it. The fact don't support some propaganda. And they see I try to go them.
Discipline in MPP. When you say party members need discipline enough, say party between me. Gina so they recapture power 2028 and no maybe as a leadership and almost stamp authority.
Yeah, we are before we say we are overflocking this issue. Me say MPP. Sakunyano da Hong Kong de.
Sano my BCC.
Opa, piomu nyina hye dem na to. Omu pie ya omesi akasa bio. Na me bisa o say, e yan kofo to bi ka say, eh na MPP na ti say tete MPP omboa. Eh a say yan kofo ka. Eh MPP pa ni tete no omboa. Hey tete no kwa no mo de no kwa no din sin me say na social media na ni wontia. Sa lawyers mpanyinfo bi no. Lawyers akukuda no mo chinje ni o mo disagreement ko yi bi ni. Eto de bia because of individuals be o mo da so tia sin ti won person be my examples. Na ye ka say e bobo din na. You see, you become what you see. Your party, no, me see you to me no tone. And yeah, they be baso because that's the foundation of the party. The foundation of the party is say, yeah, tikua ubi abe to me no ho ade no ho aka na dwen. So I just say, the only problem I always see and say, kasa na say e ma ehote.
But in a decent
that's all that is left. But why? What is this thing about? And discipline. I think say, and now you see the me put the head discipline in put you. The first say you create impression say and MPP no. I say a party for no crap. Me to make debate you be ma de ache. Me dey. But MPP say at 92. 92 be permanent na how many years? 30 something years.
33 years.
33 years. Me started say me boa MPP am boa boy when I was secondary school.
Was starting MPP again.
I say me boa na boa. Party for ano na me secondary school na me boabo kwapman school ano student ano emajare koyi me MP so I just here at least from the year 2000 I'm in secondary school first year ntimi so betimi me say for 25 years me be near bi so I just say my police station youth organizer, my police station chairman, my constituency deputy youth organizer, my constituency youth organizer, the DMC or my constituency, my campaign manager of my constituency for 3 elections. My at several levels, at the regional level, at the national level, several rules. The Humbi. Obi Obe catcher will say, and the MPP no a different obwa. But so power generation be a comedy at all. And then social media and see. A year some no quantum. Now I can now sometimes the first in Pudia, Yana no. Almost 98 and 90 Obi a lawyer. No be a bing. Almost Obi a bing. Casasa enti kakra me menu ye early and I said late 90s and they say MPP committee a bit started for a report and do 1 AM. Kobia can be a yampong. And Obia so I put it to you, Obia. So it is not like it's a new thing. It's not make us say the only difference now it be a casa no hutsen. But say wage na now then me say Nana Branco Kufado only to start contest President Kufo. Some started contest President Kufo. Some started some contest. Mankasa legend bi na njrewo later you show na ko bisa say legend internal legend ko bisa say why na say dey affect no Yeni Kroma 2007 want to say yeah prime minister Legon ye bobi asum. Okay. And then 2025. And 2007. And 2007 prime minister ye kwa nipa makuma ku 17 e kwa file ye no. 2025. So that is who we are. We shouldn't run away from who we are. We should accept who we are. And then the man to me stronger.
Say na party.
Say na ye tie. And then the man one day see a mouth. Once I call your friend and say certain tribes and our community are yes. So I just do her. Or you be now kind of come now bonny come do said and one basa and we just have to accept who we are. Be a better chance at 2025 in MPP where you the rich on board the rich will be no more controversial saying the rich am. Are the yanking kind? I didn't want me yanking kind. Some penny from what is our number than between see social politics, what can I not do that? And baby, your channel doing. Don't you know that about him? One any more party himself double than between dear
or can I drink?
As someone now Becca. The only difference between Abu Dambuche near Yaba and Nena Yaka and say, Abu Dambuche Kasa or Kano or the fact in there Kasa. Utua, no achimri, no Kasama hot say. Into a Kasabi, no Nana day, Atowasum. And then the end of the year, Atem Die Bugabuga. Ha, plan beyond now. But otherwise, say MPP Kasa 7.3. And I say people standing up for their rights and yet Nasam.
As Deputy Communications Director of the party. Okay, I'm like, well, not as of now. Omuni representation. I will my massive Jeffy. Omo do MPP kona kam koto aba say ya to aba. I dey wogidi say MPP ni na win sa city. As of now, ya to aba we ye pempem ko 5 months ni. Ye ntimi declare ni pa wa win sa city no. Should it be a concern?
Oh, as a warrior, and I'm surprised say on Mampenini NDC America no say a dent on their leader. See, you to aba mawa. Ye to aba mawa keke be school, be school dan ya kwan on mine no democracy na ya fase e be e say won so de kwa another level. Ntumi nya no bi abeto na. Enti say ato aba na area 4 months na oti akonya so. Now the only reason into a ntumi declare Blekuma North and say police force they cannot provide security. That's the only reason. The last time I update on Blekuma North, that was the reason. The electoral commission say I already say back on Kenkai. Police force here to provide security. Security also executive or mampeni and no abede chemuna moheso. It's a worry. It's a worry. And who say abako se munebinsi wo my wemuda. Say yakwakoto aba. At least a free 1996 abepemune. Say yakwakoto aba. Now abandon papers and that shisha box in the pimp and 4 months time. Na can idea. Well, many of mampeni and come down. I'm sorry, I made you home na my peko media faso because actually a democracy now the electoral process and success I achieve, you know, actually kakra.
Right, I don't know about joining Dennis Miracles ABOAGYE, Director of Communications, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 campaign and no 18 komo and some other national issues, but I never call some other national issues, you know. Canada Agyapong Ababontini Abetuja so be running for 2028. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia will take a decision as of now.
Oh, for now, the focus on to rebuild the party. The did say Mbe Papemuno. I will catch the decision I will take. But at the moment, there focus on 100% rebuilding the party.
Party need an akomaso for
100% for now. He doesn't think say you do something so necessary about one Yama party no na party no into Mpeja. Party ni peje we na fe wo ko gina party na pampa betiswa na dia ko enim nti onya de no betudwa me di say wo kra de obedi kan kra te ansa wa beka.
Okay,
but for now there that's why Ashanti regional thank you to rebuild the party. Thank you to na yet dia wo hu news no nko a lot of meetings about saying 8-11 from now on copy 2-3 am obey meetings no constituency for bishia police station for bishia issues be a say and no by this I no ya copy 2-3 now that no enya no pa 6 no say movie and he's very committed towards that, and for now no he wants to concentrate on that. At the right time we'll be discussing the political future.
As Director of Communications, running mate Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia Pekeno, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh Napo, no a problem.
I don't think so. The reason why I'm saying is I don't think so is you see, Obiane Ekwan of us are praise Obi. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh is one of the senior most politicians in this country. We're leading one of the biggest constituencies my way as a member of parliament. Every time we win elections, hands down, the people have a lot of faith in him. Accomplished personality. I think the 2024 elections were just a difficult elections. It was just one of those elections now. I said, but otherwise, I would be no chidia. Would blame Bobia just a one. We know what blame Mobia just a one. And see, I think it would be completely unfair if anybody decides to place the blame on Fenese or Ramato. Oh, yeah, then you don't know, yeah. So I just said, no pa or yeah, intia. We can okay, binti and untina Ghana for 1.5, 1.6 and wine.
Because a man for be Kase, the Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia, Ebebe Biwa, Manin Satawan, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh so as running mate, though early days. And so running mate there, after Yatwabama. And election may be anywhere a pay and I said, then put the Hebrew. Be any who Dr. Mahmood Bawumia was settled on as a running mate. Yen train you do what now upesede you be making input and you making input at that point. At that point, you just say you clear way you could do what at that point all factors will be brought into the fray and then the best decision will be taken. But I personally think it's completely unfair for anybody to attempt to even put a blame at the doors. That's what Opoku Prempeh. And yeah, a friend is saying one of the biggest things you go into the elections, PSHS, and one the leading my Obey energy minister for almost about 4 years. He has stable power. How can anybody decide to? He contributed towards some of the success stories I can in the during the election, as I said during the campaign. Asemba kwana mienu bi okuka entiana. Now then why na a party mu a onjina political platform and can be mana bia on from yana so one kind of kwan bi so. I don't think say we can please. But you see, so okwa about to now lusulia. Oya. Ujeja won I said, be the best one. I didn't want to be a yanko.
Hey, we need Yanka, we need. I did be away and from so crazy. Boss, Mamma say, I call you up bills. Sadia, yeah, I need a fee saying at the Papa saying, do you? But you so yeah. Okay, I did wear yet, no, you. Hey, Sami Kaipa, Tama, Napoko, Western Regional Coca, and yet, more said Uncle Phonics to no or being Papa, but so Lusua. Okay, you cry so be on. I guess I'm going to say my will lose you, Abano. It's a normal, but I think that as a party, as a government, we take 2024 elections. Ultimately, the only see a benya suya be a film. Na yede no ahye kotodwum na yede prepare for the next elections. Aban we eduma no omu ntumi nye.
Right. There are some national issues, but many say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia baby obeko bi abato mpeso bia so wonyin home free problem num lost num no ka say we
yes absolutely
or repeat we sa nya we ayechi bi o yen and I like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely like absolutely that. In fact, Dr. Mahmood Bawumia a team player. Obekaya remember I said they were caused by some people say until movie buy no until movie buy he never did that. He never did that.
I'm going to crack I say Nana do na chi obelus.
I ebum crack I say or Nana the puppet ni ade nyina, but he believes say ye nyina na yeko akoa no. We win together, we lose together.
No me person me bisa question me ba fache me pa dey mame manuma yeduru
democracy democracy
bisa Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ne mampanyi na nado ewo issue
baby o me tisa some kan name o you know when I always say hey politics is always say we jeja ho a enkofo betwa sem aswaw na dia maw na atare ho sa na de nam na omampedi ni birthday odi ni birthday few close people no mo ni fie o mo ni di birthday na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia omampedi ni birthday will be on you as a man. So be no do as I wish I want to meet me as a fine. But passing I would not on any fee on any TV. I mean, Sunday money day, and as I'm paying for one pump, some more as I'm about visa. Assembly will be on an Nancy for close to how many years? 16 years. Bibia say anyhow. Bibia say anyhow. Bibia say anyhow.
Propaganda.
Penny and a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and an assume. Penny and a Western Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Sim. I shouldn't know yam. I didn't dinner chi and yet when you move for 16 years. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia so and Gune Dimase. On Sassum for 16 years. I don't know, say, why should they tear something for me in a choir of us on the and they respect my mom. And that Danko Kufa Bibia expresses a lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
And Dr. Mahmoud Baumia for a choir of us or so here. We've never had a president and a vice president telepathy between Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Danko Kufa in our history. 107.3 all the way to 1992. Akakwa de Bonasum. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or yet Vice President to Atamese in the course. And then a morning, Coco and you go home in Yakasakasa. Why you don't feel system name? John Mahama Gasabaya President, His Excellency, or Befa, His Excellency Bisata, then you Kuma. Why you like Bisata Ira? Now, the Banco Kufa and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Penny to me, you say a democracy of having a president and vice president, and I can work. And see, Minim Bebia. The Pabonia for BT as on Bessa Queen Biaso, Omodin to your bump, it is not there, you know, correct. The Bias anymore, they talk, they engage, they served for 16 years, they worked for 16 years and run this country for 8 good years. At the end of king, and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, you be a Obu Penny in Tia. And see, there is no way Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, a man who can be this ground basic. He won't do it. And you sue and then buying. But politics there. When you now I say I want to say I say because so papa penny movie sabe here echinchim etere once 7.3 so I just say it's politics there so jeja ho a
obi abeka bibia
I say na hwe papa penny mu ya ona gba cheja ko say make it me say na ona gba cheja ko me so do jira we ya
already akoso
me career susu a me nye sure say bi wa yo kan
abeka unsam
but obi dayo no sorry anopa no edibeto abontin kan no okotwe enso ko so I just say otwe enso oko and it is the same principle and the awukin is it here but the crabia saying that I can tell you on authority
so problem be any amount
number problem yes see some 16 years cry nyanto kwa na yasum wi
obi e kodwene no right, national issue suspension of the CJ Chief Justice. Edom Kuma Nisi Nyame Yaduma May 5, 2025 Monday. Demonstration. MPP as a political party, and some other political parties swaka boom say there be and famra kwine so Ghana Bar Association and raise concern suspension of the CJ.
The attorney say enye dia kana Mahama His Excellency Obiti. That what I can tell you on authority. Nemum se lebeya entimba be kai se amampani a oba ya odi adwemoni ba ye se obese ye democracy no o sorry ye no amanyu ku bi es original empu wenti ye de but it should be on record
nti de mo accept se de mbeka bia won fa
o Mahama na sa de no kan opposition
dead good
o kan opposition nipa obedi o man ni no so dead good no opposition tio mamema plot no NDC for edi kind de abato no court omudi nkunimu pe no mo sha so omudi judges atem nto omudi judges na atem sa all throughout omudi nkron from unanimous FC
yeah
omudi o mata no mo ye MPP for no mo ye bias no mo che say omudi o mata potopoto bi ntu bi o mata potopoto tantan NDC mpenifo nti do baby no NDC for no koti ku omo say NDC Lawyers Association no mo conference wo conference na se ene omampeni John Mahama ejina NDC for lawyers enu ka chwo mo say yen judiciary no apro esi no enso minji ni say ebetumi the Chief Justice we esi no nti me ba me balance bench no na che say me de me make sure say 7.3 me ma dream no judges na oni MPP for nti me so make sure say me balance na che say MPP for nko na say the NDC for be kambwa obaye no onye bi 120 days kra but taye ba ko cement bo akosoro from 85 cedis to about 140 cedis akwa 150 cedis. What to electricity mu by 14%. Electricity ubedi o mampeni from 7 January engina so 1 day mpo. What pamo Ghana for almost about 35,000 a free minimum. Galamsey apeja ebimba da. The constituency chairman ewo denchara ho baby ene wo party for abawu nsuo so no mo say nsuo. Wo MP member of parliament for our win NDC MP nananom for our win abeka kire say wo MP no oye Galamsey wa win. NDC for nsuo ewura akwaye mu ese nsuo say yenkwaye true Galamsey. Wonye ho hwe ade ba kwa wo de si we ni so ene se obema wo party for a petition e de abrew say petition on the bill ne say you chief justice ne di na bo hitie enyina so a petitioners no say you chief justice ne di no the tough any ba ko say on pamo chief justice no because chief justice no de ne yire de no kunu ene ne mba akwa abrochire. Second one say on pamo chief justice no because judicial service staff ni bi eye niamo ho nsem and a chief justice no head of judiciary now judiciary enya under the control of the president no chief justice no a transfer bi and watwe bi aso but omungina no so mfa yinadi. Number 3 say only chief justice need because chief justice no etna any judges bi etna minority in parliament case bi so na se no si di asem no no mo mpe enyo no kwa na tra asem so no other judges by omunyi onwe omunyi na di
jury. Okay.
Number 5 say omunyi chief justice di simply because chief justice ne lawyer bi akasa basa e law court. These are the issues captured in the petition. These are the issues captured in the petition. And nothing that may make us say we sound some way petition, that's a way of mamping. Now G2 said there's a primary facie case. Now refer to Council of State. Now why you wondering that there's a be in because we know some be in classroom. Yes, be any more as you see, you just the chief justice. The chief justice is enough of how. You may know what to be the DBA go by judiciary. Judge for the Indian Hogwarts. This is the first time in the history of our democracy since 1992 we are seeing this.
So you pam chief justice.
Na yemi wanwa. Because NDC for we no. Omo nana no mo edi kan ba embrebi no. Sa pepepe na mo dey judiciary no. 1982 on my way no. The only timer you hear the biggest blot on our judiciary was by the same PNDC. In fact, some of the people on more NDC more no mo dey akuku damene no, they were part of that PNDC government. The same people, the same group, the same people. Amasefo. Justice Cecilia Cranton, if you constituency of your cropon, Adiasa, by this time, the back edan in Sasso or breastfeeding, Omko Yino, soldier for training Fidemu, a cocoon.
PNDC time.
Yes, Mr. Kwabere Japan, Papa, men kind of ya. You train P. Fidemu, Kwabere Japan, crack Musa. You train Fidemu, a cocoon. The same PNDC. It is a name. NDC for banner some time judiciary ni for 8 years. Na say omo koswa so mo time na so one just so two chief justice ah. Me enyem nwanwa because that is who they are. Salom tie. Omo chi judiciary, omo chi attendee. Omo no omo petutu asem. Enti adia bia e de attend ne beba no debi ye tribunal ye fa table nsi marketplace ye fa mani ntwo moma why ye boni a ye fa bottle wi uti. That is who they are, and that is why they have always been against the judiciary. Enti if about 43 years later the same NDC ba no mutu omoni esi judiciary so anye me me to be very honest because you see, say Okofama Melody na Mahama Kra the chief justice. So what's some kokota? On to me confirm brafo from football in family asem no. Ghana mrana any dibedi. What's some yeda wasam yede
but the boss
wasam
enkoye autocratic leadership
emfa the democracy
because Masuja fie omu control executive powers wo joma ma ho judiciary no so mo control we are
emra say Saudi to si obi tina obo no na oku na wa fomumra Saudi be court say me the two esi obi ko na meku no na me nye ya ntumi mfa mbra fofo bi amfa ntumi ntum se wonu akra na chief justice grant ntumi mfa ntum ewa embra na wo man nim ne yedi adwuma emfa ho a wote akonyum as judge ntumi nkofa mbra fofo mfi bebi mfa mbed emfa mbedi me masem emfa nti ne yenyume yi also the judges bi akoka Supreme Court
7
minya nkonye ne 25
7.3
na nka odi nkompa mo wonu na se nipa no waka che yen se judges na Supreme Court omo ye bias wodi kan aka ene NDC for image omo share judge no any party will belong intimate way ni madwi mu no based on the NDC fire no menti ase ne se judge 7 yom de mo be na NDC fu
that means David MPP so ba
NDC
pam sa judge 7
and the say ten komu nko ade a
mo be pam
che be pam chief justice bi omo de ne be ba no sense no so ye di biaba some no ma sha ase some pen sa de mo start kra
nti MPP ba judge 7 ya nominate omu nyamba se pam mo
le pe kwan na se pe kwan bi so ne de pam mo so no mo so wa pe kwan bi sa pam chief justice enti na sa wo mpese be ba sa men start uri bi enti ahwe enei sa wo kasa judiciary bias perception
okay
enei as we speak perception but from what he has done this evening by going ahead to bring some judges 7 judges and forcefully removing this chief justice what my say it is no longer a perception. You have come in with a premeditated mind and actually accused the judges of being biased and promised to balance the bench. And our party for a list of judges with them political colors. And I won't be able to count Matthias here. I'm not going to green. And I pay you understand I'm more in blue and
but and yet Sabone and I will chat to her because some profile will know ye Article 71 office holder, the Chief Justice, Article 71 office holder, and you
Entina ye kase men ye kra. Yemfa politics ni nko baby a ba yemfa mba judiciary no so. Eho de enka ye njai. Oba ye Ghana form ye more public sector. World National Communications Authority, so many public institutions. Ya for doing from 2017. We public sector workers. I'm Rama who can say what for so I just say you have to be our way. You have to be our way. But in Quebec to me, and can judiciary won't quite dear. Okay, Jano. Now, ain't taking a natural course. The senior ain't taking. Nipanem Reswa and Brana say to Mrs. Anna was a son. But so we don't say, I will quite opposite was other cancer see an idea. Let's see what my auntie say, and you know, 7 now don't want to be NDC judges. Acting Chief Justice now in a ban, one my auntie say, pay your one get a session. The implication is also NDC Chief Justice. And to say about MPP na baby, say, NDC Chief Justice is engineer for banks.
I don't come on and say, almost to say, probably a John Dramani Mahama person sign running another term after the 4 years, you know, enti I was start here at Muadmano, what didn't say wouldn't because we were my image Jafia, Edom Cassia, your more executive powers kit under that, and so it's me capture at Muadmanoa. Nature say, Omuna Betchem Renum, or more Trem Renum Sudia. Nature so much match Marcus say, will bet me as I could you because I see the panel AD 2 consecutive times we did to 8 years you know after 8 years you know and then the parent to me Randy Bill and Tindiana would you know and yeah consecutive a non-consecutive that means we bet me as I could you a bet me a was at this age man
be possible Adia who be there my women
7.3
and he said which me we are this that we've never seen before in this country. This is the first time we are seeing this. If he's been able to do this there, then these things are for whether it's a conspiracy theory or not. Now it's possible. So I just say it's possible. It is possible. Possibly he can do it because from the or being see that. Now so being see that there, then you can come up with anything. Now insurance on the 5th of May. You be making your grievances known to you. You be stating a protest. me catch you say unya ye nka obetumi a anka enye basa wotoso a na kasa obeya kai se embre yendi eden enkaso embre ankasa wo ma ne mre a ne ma bibre sesa tini you embre na ankasa se wo ma ne mre a ne ma bibre sesa give time na enei wo ye wani age na sa wo betumi aba na we chief justice if you na de 7 abeka na say me ba me tu pamo bia ni nyina na mai ni zero na me fofra ba we ko continue fi
but it seems some people are gentle too much.
Oh debi o yebumra we gentle da yebumra ye gidi say ni pekuo bia no say mo de mra ye adwuma a yesense we de bi fofra ba but I can tell you so koso no ye de oye no dia judges no omu nyina fanto mu ntire mu enche
Ambassador Kofi.
Oh, na say we no wa kasa okota akwa ni say me ko di MC ni say yes ye to ba na me lusu ameko mwa
nti wa bu timpo na otu
nti wo kwa announce we ho because say yi based on the no kindness NDC judges o don wa be you
but ko ba ne say nye go because he appoint obi na wo call institution bi anadwene ne say aban sisa pemeko enti kwa me ko no me nko se me ko somman no ba me ko pedie medie na aban sisa na me kwa me ne mabusu ya timi survival enya hu
na say your friend is saying the facts and say wo no ekwan a wo fa so buy no so ya we wo na wo ti judiciary ho na wo nim say dia eni enye no nka mu nyina mo ka mo ho bu na mo ka da bi ya ha ne de ye bo ho ban o e ma mo mfa maso afufra
enye ha
e ma mo mfa mo politics ne mba ha jayen even if there are concerns ye wo yan judicial processes are betum dia faso men fa wasa mo ma na mu nyina mo ka mo ho bu ma nka yeri ni na wo dia wo te ho woni ma me nyina akra na tena some of these cases so ye de ma wono so waje na de ma wono waje ya na wo de obi fifro ba na wo yiwa ye nwe ho I don't think say me say onyaye nti se mene na anka menye
or is it no
na say we kwakoye odi na koma committee eno na say mo pe ko mbi so say koto eduma so ba se wan ye ne sana se woto aso aye dia waye waje so be ye na dia ni say omo a ye de omo ba no kra any of them should be surprised because why would me kwa first or buy why would me kwa first or buy
ntwen kra ye to ba wi MPP wi ni antwen
na to we de
se Busko fie
what we da say unsu ntumi complain because kwa first or buy no sa pepe na odu so ba be fast akwan so
honorable Dennis Miracles ABOAGYE ye de mampayi John Dramani Mahama si akonwa so more than 100 days any the ususu is obetini aye waye your fair assessment of John Dramani Mahama after 100 days
me nkoka bibia ye beka say me na maka na media to John Dramani Mahama so na ade na me yesa David ono ankasa eba abemu no otintim yema bia no say 120 day social contract me boa waye no nye eno na hia na me bu wa ye tu so wunni no in the first one but ankasa wo dikan man dia be no 120 days waye no nye yenimbre nti bi ntumi nka nyina but about 25 of them or say obe nominated within first 14 days in the cabinet so okay nti amaka no mboa or say obe constitute the leanest and most efficient government under the Fourth Republic in terms of ministers number of ministers why but to hwechira bebre but to ye njama no meboa or say obe establish a robust code of conduct and standard for all government officials what code of conduct no into onye or say obe holding national economic dialogue why mboa or say within the first 90 days in office obe the following taxes e-levy, COVID levy, 10% levy on bet winnings, and emission levy. When you COVID levy, into a yebi, when you into we fa. I say within the first 90 days, we review taxes on vehicles and equipment imported into the country for industrial 1 year. I say Obesha drafted legal amendment for and prepare for the implementation of 25 economy. But what the contract was a commence. Or say establish an accelerated expert development council on year. Or say convene a national consultative conference on education. so oye conference be near there. Or say implement a new academic fee policy on year. Or say introduce the following social interventions: free tertiary education for disabilities, Ghana Medicare Trust, Mahama Cares, why back on year disability for the year. Or say commence the distribution of free sanitary pad on year. While launch it one chair and I was watching.
A Caribbean country is a candidate.
Institute inquiries and forensics into the following, or let's see a couple of things on here. Institute a government policy banning political appointees from purchasing state assets. Great. Allocate seed money for the establishment of Women Development Bank. Or 51 million share budget team. Launch the following priority jobs. Now say launch in our day commence the review of the Customs Amendment Act on year. Lay before Parliament a new bill to streamline government scholarships on year. Ban illegal and new mining activities in forest reserves on year. And 7.3. Okay. Launch the Black Star Experience. Commence investigative processes to peg state securities agencies of all militia and vigilante. Reopen investigations into major unresolved cases. Was started be initiate a probe into the man-made disaster caused by the VRA spillage. Initiate immediate steps to compensate the flood victims, including those in the Otibono area. Carry out a shake-up of all loss-making SOEs and realign them to break even and transition to Onzoaye. So you see, I didn't make total promises here 25, proportion fulfilled 8. Proportion not fulfilled 17. And see, the wire 32%. The only year 68%. We know. And your miracles in Eka. And yet, the wow tintim ye, one out tintim ye, and I make one. The Amian person make candy, I feel I'm a becano. Where the way a wow you, wow, and one social contract. Yes, document on the 12 things say 120 days social contract in here. Afi, Yambra Papa Nankasa. Their anchor social contract. Okay. Say after 2 weeks to elections. Now His Excellency Jodamani Mama ni NDC for say omuta CSOs BH say Omampeni Ekufa been declared state of emergency because of Galamsey.
Of course.
And that Pepensua Galamsey do not there. They think says a declared state of emergency. They are sworn in from 7 January 2025 Bepemone. I didn't say declare state of emergency. Because bro and they obiaji tum say Galamsey akosro cross and say and can neteno. I didn't know declare state of emergency. And Galamsey ya na soja for aircom any idea no obaye ade ba company wa oka opposition na say oba obaye awaye dia obeto say ye na 7 January no na we.
That's what the river guards are called.
The river guards any one da. Me kudu kade the river guards Ministry of Lands and Nature omuni ewu enum da. Say soldier for the police for the Galamsey site akwache Galamsey for na ya hye fan na ya seize excavator anywhere da as at 7 January ba hand over na soldier for the police for omuni enum da it boade ba kwa different and this for by omaye when it comes to the fight against Galamsey. Nyema mo se mo ba mo be ye nani one mo se mo be repel airline na e ma ho kwan e me to mining forest reserves no o ma repel
Debbie
mo say mo support state of declaration of state of emergency o ba o ma declare state of emergency mo say mo hu de ntia aban echiche boys no mugu Galamsey pit ni no mo ye Galamsey no enti mo ba mo be je o mu nyina
because akesefo no
what to say o ma ko che akesefo no
Debbie
adenti no mugu so chiche boys no Galamsey pit ni I'm not asking you to do anything extraordinary. Men ko kana abeka che say munum yanka mo abemanye. Enti member ma we futu. They make an say niema miensen ya boa wo ka wo position say wo ba wo be ye no. Adenti na wo ba ye wonye because state of emergency we here 1 week now they declare. One paragraph. No watch repeal of the airline no. Wo nipa 188 of parliament. They mo pa na mo ye of parliament ho. Enti one line and then you are to me repel it. There's now more teacher the Minister for Communications and Digitalization, Cabinet Minister under John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, Honorable Sam George, a catcher and say, O man penny a kufa the name penny for the Galamsey. Now, O man penny be a wagana how when you are brace over to Galamsey as no, 2 weeks pay. we be 2 galamsey ase na omampani within 2 weeks went to be 2 galamsey ase na say bona mo galamsey onu mpani for
nti obi abedi for months no ntimi ntu ase a by extension
2 weeks. And then 0.3 as at 7 January I hand over power mama no my we mu ye ni dum so etum be dey my we share mo sa pen am start here and na oil dey begu generator mu bi ni gas ni o 4 months nie in fact they do kra no o man pay say what committee to ensure say they will quickly deal with the gas issue. Emma Minister for Energy Beka Chair say they have enough gas supply.
Yeah.
Until power be stable. 4 months I'm going to do your mind way so. Won't be my power in so even 1 week continuous on my end. Monsieur, o mani mo e den ma boy den na o man pani akufo do aso den ti mo den na yi levi e da ho no yi na yi levi na ma Ghana niam nyina asai nti o yi levi ahoto beba mo ba na mo yi levi 1%. Yi levi no so no bo hitie enya force say 1 na mobile money transfer enti ma ye mobile money a mo nkotua yi levi mboa mo yi levi 1% ni fi ho no na mato electricity bill mu 14%.
Yeah.
Electricity bill so be etua bi e no ntumi yi hu film it is how the level 1% we free wo now the 14% but electricity so a be na waya mame
to be kumba
in fact what come kra ka uja level kra nkaye enkola ne Ghana mrantie wo ka che se wo no wo the 24-hour economy na eba wo be 133 in fact amu bi o manu ton ka che se Ghana hadwuma bia ba ku bia nipa miensa na be ye
yeah
I'm saying we dey a public setup on. Be so say hey, we are sure. I'm say oh, Ministry of Local Government Chief Director na be miensa. Ba ko ba no pa no apon area, na ba kwa ba fiti area no apon nyume na ba kwa ba no ba ya de chen. 133 that was the campaign me boa. Mo ye ho advert bo ho radio ni TV sa. Mo ba ye no. One na wo ho dada na mo ye mo dwuma mo ye Ghana for.
Am kra yi o madi.
Ba pa mo nyina akotena fie. Na ka ye ni mu no so by 133 nti get expect say ka we 2 mo ba be dey e ba be ka ho opamo mo ni nyina 35,000 young Ghanaians na opamo mo akotena fie ebi mu ye for mo dwuma as far back as 2017 opamo mo nyina na wo ba mpani no mahama afa opamo obi a wafa wo no nti wo da wo to bi da nti wo no we fi say papa na goso to no kan 44 months 44 months
abosumi edwa 99
about 1,308 days.
So here.
Oh, not then. I say a cry by and Chibian embassy. Why? Nagana no yin court you know, only the man could den. A woman all create you. O man penny a Kufadin Dr. Mahmoud Bami and create a Jumano. You know, far Ghana phone call and 35,000. Oh, by no. One for being by you was a Pamuna from a party for one party from one BD. Now 133 now we can no I don't know when German penny ku for the na odi aba no na 142 ameka ho there are serious issues.
Okay,
as a January 7th now cement bo between 85 and 100 Ghana cedis ene ukura 130 Ghana cedis kwa unya cement nto cement no kwa say a short cement no a short o catch a Ghana phone call I say with the no stress free school fees beba now because we say Ghana for ABOAGYE free SHS so now this is how we do bibi no so secondary school no kwa moko wi afa mu katrefie enti tertiary students nyina first year meko no free starting from this academic year enye ne ka hye wanu one our kind say starting from this academic year enti mabro wa bia na be wi school ni ji say me me to wonu kra na Akufo-Addo ma me ba we ko no free o na se me Akufo-Addo ene me ma MPP to aso a omo no omo nyoma je so omo de free tertiary bia de eba enti me ba no be katrefie enti even though me kondo me da MPP as some the free SHS aba me ba na ko
me obi so meto aso
ko me bra na me ba no ntumi nsa nya tertiary enti me promise me ba meto etiam se na be ya me ba no be nya tertiary ko free na ma mi ko bre ni mojani na koto forms hoping say all the ma the ba no free tertiary first year fees time na so afi de ototo papa so afi de say o mo de mo ko peske ntua na me ba me tua hye mama mo enunti mama hiye no even though ne ba ni nya admission so be ko legon no akola ntua nko school because no nani that me oni da so bia na on to me nkonya bosia bia so baby ba ne yi enti ne ya so be refund no they are not top forms on your admission I went to your school no o ko refund this kind of man wa hin ena dia ono so o ka refund the tone team o to me copy bosia no
o ko first kan o akutua bosia
o ko fine akutua bosia no afa kwa de o say we be a portal na wa o pese e ma o sa no shafi no kona ko apply. That is not what you told us when you were asking for us. Enti in some way,
right?
Eduma no dey enya do meeting. Okay. Omo ye bofumu. Omo ye everlasting bunch of incompetent people. Not just omo no. Omo boni omo boni no. Eya febo. Untimi se because Muhammad di kan no wa bon.
Oje bro for omo saying
everlasting bunch of incompetent people.
107.3
who have scammed their way into power.
Honorable Major about age Attorney General Dominica Yene a presser B and what is semi with regards to Kwabena Du Boahen was a charges in a press against him no a bill lead to conviction. You read the conduct of AG so far so good, the Attorney General.
It is some court. There some court. Yatia
107.3
Unjai press addresses on Uncle Court. Na Uncle Kana some court. Yes, we can court and on the beam. Na Mr. Duma and Sunya Hong Uncle Canasum. For now, no, he should save us the
Casabi.
Yeah, Uncle Court. Why you will be paying? Your court and I say you could do court and I say, what will prove as a more quarter. Na for the wabe catch but see the be oba no wabe some friend me no ka say plus we are corrupt. Instead of so be see no who Attorney General instead of so be see A plus no when see no abegina TV so na wo church them say wo no you corrupt you say
I see A plus in 5 evidence am right say
A plus I respond you A plus I respond you when A plus response
making can be I'm say we are me pet driver
what respond it okay jadi Africa no na nye pick up na make say wo kwaji yewu wo ko say wo kwaji 500,000 akobra be MPs o veteran
hey
now I say we a stupid man you are a fool
the whole AG a buying lawyer pay me
I mean you see NDC for no agrobi eno mudi no na mu rankofo fie mu na mo tototo nkofo butom na mo kofa nkofo mu di nkofo bodu wo mu de mu ni ade ewu A plus say my men can me quote no also no that is not true. Say if say Attorney General say A plus is calling me a thief because I took campaign donation from one Mr. Sledge.
Yeah.
A plus say no, that is not true. What I said was because according to my information you went to beg for 500,000 cedis that you were going to use it to bribe the appointment committee of parliament. And for your information, you are not the only one. If you are an old fool, I'll reset your brain, stupid man.
Wow.
You will get breaking news.
Yeah, on the Facebook wall.
We see we know breaking news. When I said breaking news, we find the top. There's a member of parliament who is calling the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana an old fool.
107.3
and a stupid man.
Because campaigning.
We can't know yet the first one. The first one we cannot know the still Attorney General to me see you know. Papa na court is